Good afternoon. I am Chiquita Seaborn, one of the Student Services Coordinators here in York County School Division. And this afternoon with us, we have Caden Cox from York High School and Phoebe Monroe from Grafton High School. And they are going to answer a few questions this afternoon, and we'll learn a little bit more about them. And we're going to start with Phoebe with our first question. What is your full name, school, and what grade or program are you in?
Hello, my name is Phoebe Grace Monroe. I go to Grafton High School. I'm in the 12th grade. I'm in Special Olympics and Key Club.
Oh, hi, everybody. My name is Caden Cox. I go to graduate at York High, class of 2020. And I am a Bobjack Church intern at Fort Eustis.
Yes, yes. And again, thank you both, Phoebe and Caden, for being with us. The second question I'm going to ask Phoebe, what are some of the activities you have been involved in within your school or just within the York County School Division community?
Special Olympics and Key Club.
I'd be honored and be up in band and play at York High at football and track team leader and student in a month and project experience, and I am a homecoming king
Oh, very important. Homecoming
in
King.
drama class.
And drama, and drama. Yes, a robust list of activities you've been involved in. So, yes, thank you for sharing those, Caden.
You are welcome.
All right. And Phoebe, now what are some of the activities you've been involved in outside of school?
I'm in the Mass Choir, Youth Choir, and Youth Ministry.
All right. So, I heard a lot of things with your church, and that is very important. Community involvement is very important, and it's an area of transition, actually. So, glad to hear that. Thank you for sharing.
Actually, I won 8-time gold medals at the Ohio State at Special Olympics, and then I was part of the Butterfly Olympics, and I was a black belt, second degree, and teach everybody know how. And I am part of I'm determined and next move William and Mary.
Wonderful, wonderful. So that was a lot, Caden. So those gold medals, the black belt, some I'm determined in there, and then the William and Mary next move, polar plunge. Definitely a lot of community activities there. So thank you for sharing that. All
Wow.
right. So now, Caden, I'm going to ask you another question. You were recently selected the VADCDT Youth of the Year. And VADCDT is a transition organization. So, and I know you were scheduled to attend a conference to receive your award, but you were unable to do that because of this pandemic. How did you feel about receiving this award from a state organization?
Because I'm so excited Matt Luther gave it to me. So
I see the award. Thanks for sharing that with us. Coming over to you, Phoebe. Now, you participated in the I'm Determined Summit at James Madison University during the 2018-19 school year. And I heard you collaborated with some students to be able to submit that virtual application for the summit at that time. Will you tell us a little bit about that process of collaboration and who helped you?
My classmates helped me with the video.
Yes, yes. And collaboration is a skill that you will have to use for employment and future trainings. And so it's great to see that those things are happening within our schools. And when it was time for you to be able to submit that large production to be able to apply to the summit that year, you did collaborate with your classmates. So that was wonderful. Thank you, Phoebe. Caden, another question for you. You've been involved and recognized for many of your efforts. You have shown determination to achieve your goals. What are things that have been difficult for you, and how do you overcome them?
Calm down and relax. Connecting people understand me.
Yes, thank you for sharing that, Caden, because that's extremely important that we identify some of those things that may not be very easy for us. They could be difficult sometimes. And it's important that you have identified that sometimes when you stutter, people may not understand what you're saying, but you also know those strategies that will help you along the way to be able to breathe in and just to be able to use those strategies that you were taught. That's what we do. When we're working on those self-determination skills, that's what it's about, being able to identify and then have those strategies to be able to support you. Thanks for sharing that. All right, now over to you, Phoebe. You were selected as an I'm Determined youth leader. How did you feel about this achievement, and what trainings have you participated in as a youth leader?
I am honored to be a youth leader. I participated in monthly meetings and trainings.
Okay. So with that youth leader comes a lot of responsibility, because I hear you say you have those monthly meetings. So that is very important. And then I know you also just completed a panel interview with ODU for in a teacher prep program to be able to help those teachers. And you were selected because you were a youth leader. So again, congratulations to you for that. What suggestions would you give students who are having a difficult time with technology and virtual learning?
Actually, ask for help. Be involved with group at Ohio
All
on
right.
Zoom.
Go ahead, Kaden. I'm sorry.
On Zoom.
Oh, okay. Yes. So, one of the things that you just said is ask for help, which is very important. Again, self-advocacy, and that is what we want to teach and make sure that all of our students have that skill. And the other thing that you was to just make sure that you reach out and just have that connection. And I know you mentioned Zoom, and you have friends all over. You have people all over that you actually connect with over Zoom. And some of those people are a good support system. So yes, in this pandemic, when we have started to use our technology a little bit more, it's actually helping you to connect with others. Yes, thank you for sharing that. All right, Phoebe, your last question. How has technology helped you during virtual instruction?
Turning my homework in online, going to my classes online.
All right. Yes, and that technology is very instrumental in making sure that you're able to get to your classes, get on your classes, and making sure that you're on time is what you're doing. And that, again, is another employment skill that is related to secondary transition. So, again, I just want to thank you both for taking the time to be on our panel today to just provide some insight. You've given our students and our families just a little bit of information about some of the wonderful programs you're involved in. And again, just continue to be those positive leaders for others in our school division. And we thank you from the Department of Student Services in York County School Division for participating in our panel today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. Thank you.